There are heroes around us every day, walking in our midst. Heroes take brave strides towards positive changes to help others. Would you consider a person who is water conscious to be a hero? Well, the city of Santa Barbara does. They are our water heroes, people conserving water to save resources for the benefit of the environment and community. The city of Santa Barbara supports residents making those positive changes and doesn't expect them to do it alone.
We encourage residents to save water both inside and outside because water conservation is part of our water supply. In Santa Barbara, we rely on water conservation to help us in meeting our water supply demand.
Though we are at a high capacity now, it is still important to conserve water for the future.
Water conservation is important in both that we rely on it to get us through the dry times, and as well it's beneficial to the environment. It helps our local fisheries keep water in our reservoirs and lakes, and it's really just the right thing to do. In California, we live in a semi-arid climate, and water conservation is both smart from an environmental perspective as well as it saves money.
To help residents reap the environmental and financial rewards of water conservation, the city offers a variety of services.
We offer a free water checkup. We will come out to your home or business free and assist you in looking both indoors and outdoors of ways to be more efficient and to save water.
Residents can also get helpful information online and find out about water education programs, rebate offers, and even a free rain sensor. Local water heroes have taken advantage of these resources. For Indy and Omar Salah, a small change to their front yard led to a major rehaul, thanks to the City of Santa Barbara's rebate program.
We decided to start a cactus garden, and we were actually very fortunate because I'd say about 50% of the plants were salvaged and or given to us by neighbors who had larger plants with babies. And then we had a sewer problem that resulted in needing a plumber. And our plumber thought that if we wanted to carry out more of this style of gardening, that we should look into the city's rebate program, which is excellent, and we did. And we got rid of all the grass.
The Salas, along with a number of other residents, recognized that by getting rid of their lawn, they would be able to save not only water, but also money on their water bills. As the Salas learned, it doesn't take a big crew to make a big change to your lawn.
So the actual grass removal, we hired someone to help us with because we did the center ourselves and it was no fun. And after that, we did everything ourselves. So we amended the soil, we got Vista Tree to deliver some of the mulch, and we went out to all the nurseries. We tried to go as native as possible. I mean, not all the plants are native to this area certainly, but a large portion of them are. And we did the planting.
As Indy said, we had a few guys come in, mostly because of the carting off. We don't have a car that allows us to drive a large bit of sod out of here. So they chopped it up, they helped us chop it up and then and carted it off, and then I went through and rented a rototiller just down the street. There's about, I was saying, like $50 for a day. And rototilled it to really try to get the soil down and pull the roots and kill them, chop them up and whatnot. And that worked pretty well.
Like the Salas, Charlene Lim, also a local resident, realized the money and effort that goes into having a lawn. Charlene found a good alternative in a less water-consuming, more aesthetically pleasing front yard.
So I've always been gravitating towards gardens, other people's gardens that have no lawn and just lots of green and flowers, and that's pretty much lawns. I feel, I don't use lawns. Nobody uses lawns. It's pretty, it uses a lot of water, but you don't really get to appreciate it.
To make the change, Charlene got creative in hiring her help.
I have a couple of friends, my sister included, that live back in New York. So one of the women is a landscape designer. And so I offered to fly them here free of charge and to stay with me to help me design my yard and install it. And being New York in February, they loved the idea of getting out of the snow. In fact, the day that they arrived, they were shoveling snow in the morning, and by afternoon, they were in shorts and t-shirt, and so they loved it.
Not only do people save money on remodels by using the city rebates and programs, but also on their water bills.
I saw the notice in my water bill, but what I didn't realize was that you needed to contact them ahead of time. One of my neighbors seeing me do my yard did mention about the program.
But the water savings isn't only on the outside. The city provides programs for modifications made inside the home as well. Brian Hope installed a gray water system to help lower his water use.
Okay, so what we've got here is a washing machine that has a Tandy ball valve in the back that's been plumbed into the wall. So you can either turn it so that the water goes to the sewer, or you can reverse it and have it go out to the yard to a gray water system. Very easy to do.
The Salas also plan on making some easy changes inside their home.
I mean, we can start with simple things like replacing the shower heads in the bathroom and going to low flush or dual flush toilets, which we plan to do.
And though saving water and money are two big benefits of water-wise living, a third may be the icing on the cake.
Going the whole distance saved me time for sure every weekend, because now there's just nothing to do except the weeding. Hopefully the mulch will keep the weeds down. So far it's done pretty well. In fact, I'm not even certain that it's weeds that are the problem so much as grass that's poking up and hasn't quite been killed yet. So
through all the changes, there is one constant. The City of Santa Barbara Water Resources Division is there to help.
They've been very active with programs. I had Kathy come out and evaluate the irrigation system, the landscape irrigation system, which at some point I'll be taking advantage of some of the credits for upgrading that system. But yeah, the city's been very active in promoting conservation.
In the end, the city acknowledges that water conservation can only be possible with active and engaged residents.
Residents of Santa Barbara have done a fabulous job saving water. We're so fortunate that we have environmentally conscious, water conservation conscious community, and we at the city really appreciate that. We want to thank all of our water customers through all the years that we have saved thousands and thousands of gallons of water every year.
Gallons saved because of all the water heroes in our community. Heroes just like you.